enjoy the show after the beep.
Hey everybody, we're on the show. It's me.
We really should have saved that conversation for this.
Yeah, probably.
Minor mistake from two guys who like to make mistakes.
On recording.
I never got the...
Oh, you don't need it.
We didn't even get finished setting up.
Hold on, I got you. Let me make noise with this.
This is the pre-show to the pre-show. This is going to give everyone new perspective.
This is what the show's like when you guys aren't here.
It's funny. We had the show before we started, and then we started it, and we're like, we should set up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome. We missed you.
I missed him. I don't know about you, but
I miss me. Now you gotta give me $40.
I always press the same key. It's always in the same key.
Is your favorite one?
Yeah, it's B. I always press it. I feel like because I'm going for C, but I got fat fingers in my phone. I just can't touch the C for no reason now. No, I liked it when it first started. Yeah. Oh, God.
Ooh, we're gonna get you up and down and all around today. Everyone's gonna get up. Get up, get down, all around. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my God. I was trying to get you to take off your headphones just to hear what it sounded like with your headphones off.
Oh, hold on. Hey, everybody. I'm sorry for what we just did.
I'm not.
I'm so sorry.
It's normal and it's healthy, is what they say.
That's the way to let out your inner beaming.
Bayman. Guys, you need to let out your inner Bayman and dram on, you know?
Get in it.
Wake up. It's time to do the podcast.
Wake up and fell rose.
Fella Rose?
Yeah. That's
Who's
what it's
that?
called when you knock it down.
Oh. Fella Rose is my favorite. It sounded like you were going to cast a spell on me. How's your week been, Tim?
It's been kind of shit because work.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get
but
it.
I mean, like, nothing's been particularly bad.
It's just been kind of shit, you know?
Yeah, it's just been kind of shit. I don't know. I've been very much not in the mood for my job lately, and that's I really hope to get out of that, because I like a lot of things about my job. It's not a bad job, and there have been plenty of times that I've liked doing my job, and I just need to find that again. But right now, I think part of it was because we had so much time off with holidays and snow and stuff that like we
It
just
wasn't
didn't
bothering
have
you.
full weeks and
Yeah.
stuff, and now we're back to regular
Like full-
scheduled.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
This fucking sucks.
I don't want to fucking be here. God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Damn it. That's why I don't understand when people complain, because they'll be like, oh, the holidays suck. There's like no work to do. Oh,
Yeah.
it's like you're going to fucking
like-
hate your goddamn life
Yeah.
when it starts back up again.
Yeah.
And what do you know?
Yeah. What do you know?
What
do you know?
What do you know? I want to
But-
ask that so many times to people at work. Which is, what do you know? Like, what's the extent?
Yeah.
I need to know.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I need to know what you know so that we can know how to talk to each other.
Yes. So I need to know if I gotta go. Duh, I had a good day today. Duh, or not.
I need to know if that's what I'm doing today.
I mean, sometimes I feel like I can talk to people that
Yeah.
they're that.
Sometimes I can it. Sometimes I can it. Yesterday, I tried to return a bunch of stuff from Christmas, like a bunch of clothes that didn't fit, and it went really badly.
So now you have a bunch
They-
of clothes that don't fit.
Well, I was able to get a lot of it returned, but like it was all like, oh, we're gonna have to give you like a card for the store because your receipt doesn't match this item, and I'm like, okay. I guess the person that gave me all these receipts just fucked up real bad. I don't know. But yeah, it didn't work out super well. Was kind of frustrating. And it made me real. Oh, and the other part about that was great is it seems like everybody else had the same idea. They were like, oh, finally a weekend where there's not something going on with snow or holidays, so let's all return stuff today. And I was like, God damn it, I fucked up.
That's what I
Yeah.
I hate it. Like I used to talk shit about, or not talk. Hold on, let me backtrack here. We were with Patrick the other day, and he was talking about how he had to work later that day, and I was like, man, I can't go back to that shit. I can't go back to that. I love having my normal day, you know,
Yeah.
right? But so does literally everyone else. And
Yeah.
everyone works the same fucking schedule, it feels like. And so there's just no escaping it. Like every time you're like, okay, maybe this is a good time to do that, the
It's
whole
not.
city
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
like that. And it's so many fucking people here.
Yeah.
And I can't, like, when I used to live, you know, in Charlestown or whatever, it's not a big deal if, you know,
Yeah, there's just
everyone
not that many
is at
people.
the JC because it's like, there's no one here.
Yeah, everyone
So-
could be there, and it would still be nobody's there.
It wouldn't feel like I'm swimming in people.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It would feel like, JC's busy today. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
Like, oh, it might take me like 5 minutes to get through the checkout line now.
Jesus.
Where
I didn't
like,
think about
that's
that.
the thing that drives me crazy about going to the store now, which I could avoid if I did like the pickup or whatever instead, but I don't like doing that.
No, I don't believe in pickup. You should go to the store.
I prefer that because it's just better.
Mm-hmm.
But I hate it because a lot of the times, like I'll go after work because it makes the most sense for me too. Like I'm already out, I might as well just get food, and I try and do it on Wednesday because they usually are restocked by that point from the weekend and stuff. But there are always a bunch of people there
Because everyone knows that, I guess. And it's like, God damn it, why does everyone's life have to be the same here?
Yeah. And then like sometimes there won't be a lot of lanes open, and that's the worst because there's like always long lines to get to the checkout, and that sucks. Also, there are never any goddamn grocery carts.
Nope.
I often will have to like walk around the parking lot looking for a grocery cart. So,
I guess
not my favorite.
I do a lot of my stuff doesn't usually come with grocery. It just comes with other things. I mean,
Yeah.
grocery is one of them for sure. Like, yeah, I don't know. And there's other times where, no, it's just fucking bad. It just
Yeah.
sucks. It sucks to be a normal person. I don't want to be a normal person anymore.
Yeah.
I want to be a rich billionaire.
Speaking of rich billionaires, I went to a party last night.
No way.
No.
No way.
Normal party, normal
Okay.
people.
Because if you went to a billionaire party, you might get in trouble for that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know any billionaires.
They might have some people there that.
But if anybody's a billionaire and wants to give me money, please do. If anybody's a billionaire listening to this podcast, you really should like find something to do with your time.
Nope, keep listening and send us some money.
Yeah, send us some money, actually.
You can afford it.
But for all of those non-billionaires who are listening to us, you're our people, and we're glad you're here.
Sure.
Sure, we're all right with you.
Sure, fine.
And speaking of people that aren't billionaires that listen to our podcast, actual segue, at the party last night, I was talking to Josh and Emmy, and
Who is that?
Josh.
Is that his last name?
Josh is his last
And
name.
Emmy?
Josh.
Josh, and an Emmy Josh.
Yeah, Emmy Josh. And Josh listens to us frequently,
Josh.
and I really appreciate Josh. Yeah.
Okay.
He listens to us frequently, and he's one of our few steady listeners,
So he says.
and apparently
I'd like to see him put that on the table.
apparently he was they were driving home once, and he like a long drive either to or from Ohio.
No.
And he was just like playing our stuff.
Nope.
And she was like sick from like something, I don't know, she was like trying not to throw up, and I was like, cool.
Did it make her throw up?
No.
Oh, okay.
But probably didn't help. And I think that we could probably add vomit inducing to our like description would be an option. But yeah, she was just kind of like in and out of like paying attention to what was going on, and then at a certain point she was like, "Is this Tim?" And then she was like, "Is this Dalen?" And she didn't
How'd she
say
know
that.
my name?
She didn't
I was
say
about
that.
to say,
I was
there's
lying.
no
I was
way.
lying about part of it.
Yeah.
But anyway, just just a shout out to you guys if you're listening now. Thank you for supporting us, and tell your friends, or I mean, you do tell your friends, and we appreciate that. And if any of your friends are billionaires, tell them we'll take their money, but they don't have to listen. So, thank you. Thanks, Emmy Josh.
That's me trying to play.
And Emmy Josh.
I'm trying to find some vomiting sounds.
Enemy. An enemy Josh. Josh has an enemy. Josh probably has at least an enemy.
Okay, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. No, I can't do that because it's gonna make me throw up.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys.
Retching doesn't bother me, but
It bothers
I'll tell you
me.
what does is the sound of the actual puke happening. That
Yeah.
gets to me. Seeing it gets to me.
The smell.
The smell, yeah. I'm a sympathetic puker, but retching on its own doesn't do anything to me.
It doesn't. I'm not one of those people. Sorry if you are and you're listening.
Yeah.
Because they probably just threw up.
Yeah.
There's some people who you say throw up and they'll do it.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough to be that person.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It is. It's mostly like, yeah. No, I can't do it very, very well. It depends how long you're retching for. Mm-hmm. If you're retching
If it's a
for
quick retch.
like I stopped it right there because I'm like, yep, I'm feeling it in my stomach right now, and I don't like it because my dad has a real funny story of me when we were kids.
When you and your dad were kids?
Yeah, me and my dad go way back.
All the way back.
How many people have said that? You know, me and my dad, we go way back, like to before I can even remember.
Before he can even
Before I was
remember.
even born.
Before your dad was even born, you both go way back.
I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that's happened. Don't do that. Don't put your fingers all the way down there. Nope. All right, he's trying to throw up right now.
I can't.
He literally stuck his finger all the way, touched his uvula, and went because it tasted good. I guess I don't know. No, my dad has a story because I don't remember it because I was pretty young. But he was picking my sister and I up from daycare, and my sister was like not feeling well, and we were both in the backseat of the car, and she was just like, "Oh, Dad, I don't feel well," right?
Yeah.
And then I apparently screamed bloody murder, like, "Ah!"
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. And so he was like, "Oh my
But you
god,
were fine then.
I was fine.
You didn't
I wasn't
throw up.
throwing up.
Yeah.
No, my sister was.
Yeah.
She was just going, "Bleh," and I was going, "Ah, ah," right? And so he has to pull the car over and like take me and like move me over somewhere else so he can
Yeah.
address my sister
That's really
for throwing up.
funny.
And then
It's like,
yeah.
let me handle this, and then I'm gonna handle that.
Yeah. And then he gives her like his shirt or something and has to calm me down because I'm like crying for some reason. So, you know,
So you really are into puking.
since I was a child,
fan.
I've been really, it freaks me out I guess. But I'll tell you what, Tom, I'm autistic, so that's what happens.
home.
Homes. Brothers. Okay.
Is that going to be a new thing? Okay.
That's a way to ruin the momentum. If you have
crush
any.
it.
Can you imagine if someone on a talk show did that? Someone was like Conan had on like Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
and they're like talking about something. It's going well. It's going fine.
And it goes like, how much time we got?
And then he just looks at the camera and he goes, like, all right.
looks at his watch, looks at the camera.
How much longer do I have to be on? Robin Williams killed himself for that.
I've not met him.
I'm talking about depressing stuff.
I won't meet
By
him.
the way, TikTok's back. You don't have to worry about it.
I wasn't, and now I'm even less worried.
Yeah.
It's already back.
Yes.
That was fast.
It was funny because Emma got on today and it was a thing that said like, thanks to the work of President Trump, we are back up and running.
That's really funny.
And I was like,
all right.
that's really fucking, you guys are idiots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they said they were getting rid of it, and I went, okay. Sounds like I won't have to listen to that anymore. Sounds wonderful. Because it's just like in your face. Like I couldn't get on it before. I could do Instagram reels because all it shows me are memes.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that, right? But TikTok, it'll be like, do you want to see everything else in the world? And I'm like, no. No, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm okay. Sometimes it's fun. Like, there's a guy who's like, my thing is just like, I tie shoelaces in real fun ways, right? And then there's another person that's going over and over again. Going... There's someone who's
hot.
into that. Nope. Okay,
No,
we're gonna move
it's
on.
not- it's not hot.
Move on. We're gonna move on. We're not. No, it's not.
It's not hot,
But
but it could be.
it's just like, yeah, man, it's gone.
I'll tell you what.
Or it's
in that
back.
in that same, I have been getting those goddamn Woobles ads.
What's that?
Woobles. It's like a crocheting adjacent thing where you
Woobles.
like you buy this kit and you make a little like guy. It's like a little like
You-
plushy kind of guy,
you make a
but
Wooble.
it's like crocheted together almost. I don't know.
Okay.
And
Sounds
it's all
cool.
like pop stuff, which I'm fine. That's great. I'm sure they're fun to do. The thing that I hate about it is they do the ASMR thing with the commercials.
I hate those.
And so every commercial starts with the bag. Like, I bought my Woobles, and then it's like crunching the bag into the like mic, and I'm like, I hate that sound. Like, for people that like ASMR, I'm sure that's great,
But other people.
but that's not for everybody. Not everybody can do that,
Fun
and
fact,
I can't do
fun
that.
fact, there's people with the touch of the tism. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Scotiatism.
I just mentioned it earlier about autism. Some people love that sound and will like marry that sound if they could. Other people with autism go, nope, you ruined my whole day.
yeah, yeah.
There's some people who are not level 1 like me,
Yeah.
who are higher level, and you ruined their whole day.
Man,
with your dumb ad.
How much XP do you have to get to level 2?
Well, you got to kill the president.
Holy shit! So there's only a couple level 2s out there.
Yeah. No.
Well, I mean, there might be
You
dead.
kill the president.
They might be
and then-
dead now.
You could kill the president in your mind, and then
Oh, you could kill the president in your mind, Dalen. Dalen B. Johnson.
Spotify was just open for some reason, and it's the Wicked soundtrack.
I mean, yeah.
Not my choice, but also not my complaint. Not my complaint. Ooh, that one hurts. that one's a lot better. Thank you, Mr. Alien. Goodbye.
I'm gonna go back to my spaceship.
Okay, I hope so.
I have lots of stuff on my spaceship. It's really cool. I might take a treasure hunt on my spaceship. I fly around to different asteroids and do mining missions, and I go bounty hunting in my spaceship.
How did you get here?
I took a train.
Okay, I didn't hear what you said, but that's you took a train.
I was on a train. Sorry, is this better? Is this a better register? I don't actually talk like you guys talk because I'm really so I can adjust how I sound and it might come across differently depending on like who you are. This is really all happening in your mind and yeah, just let me know if you adjust the settings in your room. Let me know if the settings need to be adjusted. Because I can sound however you want. So, don't even worry about it. Honestly.
Yeah.
Was that a song? I couldn't tell
think
if that,
so, yeah.
I couldn't tell if that was a song being sung. Can we move Empty Bucket's been staring at me this whole
I got
every
you.
time I like look over, he's making the most aggressive like
I'm surprised that
let's see how long we got.
yeah, he's been staring you hard.
He's been hard.
No, I'm surprised that Tia didn't make me move him because we were watching a movie in here and he was like staring directly at her the whole time, but I guess she just didn't notice.
Or she's fine with it.
Maybe she'd be fine with it.
I mean, it's not a real thing. He's not a real guy,
Maybe BDB.
as far as we know. Excuse me.
Maybe BDB.
Maybe BDB.
Bye. How's your week been, you little bastard?
What were we talking about before?
Porn stars.
Porn stars. Thank you. Haven't seen many
Yeah.
in person.
Han Gina.
Han Solo.
Bon.
Han Gina. Is that a porn star name?
No.
Okay.
Well, it could be. Anything could be a porn star name.
Yeah. Mine would be Bucky.
The Vampire Slayer.
Bucky the Monster.
Bucky the Monster.
And I would eat people.
Yeah.
I'd kill
Some people
them.
are into that.
No.
Actually, yeah.
Oh.
Some people are into that.
Vor.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I wanted to say porn's not fun.
Yeah.
I wanted to say something that hasn't been done, and then I realized it's porn.
You're not going to be able to. Yeah.
So I have not won.
That was a good.
Thank
was that
you.
a haiku? Nope.
Nope. Man, do I like
Hi,
a haiku.
how are you doing?
My week's been I've been overstimulated all fucking day.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Have you been that way too?
No, but I've recently have been.
I like all of today, I'm like, why can't I sit fucking still?
Yeah.
Like most days I'm like fine, but like today I'm just like and yesterday I had bad energy too. I don't know why. I think they put something in my sleep.
Somebody's been spiking my sleep lately.
So I now don't get me wrong, but I wake up and I'm like, I did not sleep right.
I took a long nap and I was like, there was something in that.
That was the one. That was in it. I think there was some. I put my sleep down and I didn't have anyone.
I
watch
wasn't
it.
watching my sleep at the party, and I think
Someone wasn't watching me sleep.
somebody slipped something in my sleep lately.
Oh man. Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, like it's just been like all day. The Lions lost yesterday.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying it.
So that was, and I remember going like the whole day before the game. I was like, today does not feel right. Like I don't feel like I'm gonna be in the right mindset to watch the game anyway. Like I'm just like, so I'm like, it's got to be. There's no way they're gonna win, and they did not win the game.
Yeah,
and I was
lost
like,
the game. But when they lost, I felt bad for you.
were you watching?
No,
Okay.
no,
You
but
just
I
knew.
had heard,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, I felt sad for you.
That's all right.
And so when you felt like there was something off about the day, do you think it was like the universe telling you that they were going to lose?
That's what it felt like.
yeah, yeah.
That's what it feels like in hindsight.
Yeah. Well,
Because-
hindsight's 70, 80, 90, 100.
That's a closed door. We're
We're
closing
going
the
to
door.
close the door on that one.
We're gonna close that. Open back up.
110, 120.
There's a T-Rex in there.
Where did you watch it? Did you watch it
I watched
at home?
it at home. I watched it. Thank God. Because I can't watch that shit in front of people because
See,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna react right.
That sucks. Yeah.
I don't like. Those sports guys who scream at TVs. They're like, "Come on!"
Yeah,
Right? And
yeah.
they're like, "Jesus Christ, take a fucking vitamin, will you?" And I'm one of those
Viagra.
guys apparently,
That's
and
funny.
I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah.
It freaks Emma out, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, I just watched something," and I was like, "Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why would you do it? Why are you not doing what I want you to do up there?"
I honestly, like, I feel like that's probably a really tough thing. Like, I don't know how people do that. Like, watch sports with other
It's
people.
fucking-
Because, like,
I don't know either.
Yeah.
It's fucking tough. It's stressful as fuck
I
when
mean-
you put that much into like rooting for them. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like next year I'm like I gotta like chill out. I gotta stop. I'll hopefully do that, but I said that about this year too. But then I was like, I've been saying like if they win a Super Bowl, I'll shut the fuck up forever.
yeah.
And I might not even watch football anymore. I'll be done. I'll be
You're
like,
they
cool.
did it.
That's all I wanted. That's really all I want. Is just
It's like a video game. I mean, you beat it once and then you're good.
yeah. Yeah.
Beat it. Why would I need to watch that again?
And so I'm done with football this year
Yeah.
because it's just gonna be Chiefs again.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, and they're gonna face probably the Eagles, which is like, they did that 2 years ago, and the game last year was a one from a few years ago before. So it's like, all right, well,
Yeah, it's just the same teams.
why does this happen?
Yeah, I mean, I notoriously don't pay attention to or care about sports, but I kind of realized about myself when I was watching, which I wasn't really paying. I felt a little bad afterwards because Tia and I went to a thing where we were supposed to watch the volleyball NCAA tournament, and I wasn't paying attention much. Like
It's
I
hard.
was watching, but I wasn't, and it's a long time for me to sit there and watch that when I'm not invested. But I felt bad because, like, that's what we're here to do. And I realized about myself a little bit that, like, I mean, I still am not that interested in sports in general, but I think part of my problem is that I can get stupid invested. And part of what happened to me while we were there is I started to get a headache, like a really bad headache, because we were watching and I was like we were doing good. We were doing really good and it was exciting. And then we weren't doing so good and it was upsetting. And I was like, oh my God. And I just started to my head was just like, no. And so I had to stop paying attention because
That's
it was just
why-
bugging me.
That's why pro wrestling is the best. Genuinely,
Yeah.
because it gives you like the same kind of things I feel when I watch sports.
Yeah.
But the problem with sports is it's real.
Yeah.
So it can you can root for a team and they will never win a damn thing, and it just can happen like that.
Yeah.
And it just sucks. Right? There's no people will try to put narratives on things, which I watch, and it's fun. And sometimes it works out. Other times, the narrative that they put on it just doesn't work out at all.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, that doesn't. All right. Well, okay, fine.
Well, and that's why I'm because I feel a lot of that same stuff with TV shows, and I can get really invested in whatever. But like you said, because it's scripted,
The whole point of it
You
is
know.
so you go home happy.
yeah, yeah.
And they
And
will have
sometimes they will do stuff, that will
the bad things will happen, but it's so that the good thing can overcome it every
Right.
time.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
Yeah,
And that's why it's yeah, man, and wrestling's better now that a certain person is no longer in charge of it. So,
that
do
can
you know
help.
about that?
No, not really.
Do you not know? Do you know who Vince McMahon is?
I do.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you know?
I don't know any of the.
Oh. So he.
I mean, I feel like Tia's talked a little bit about it, but I have not.
did she go into she didn't go into the details though.
Uh-uh.
Oh no. He was in a hush money thing because he was in a relationship with a bunch of women that he paid to keep quiet about the things he would do. And one of them involves pooping on someone. And I'm not making that up. He
All right.
pooped on a lady.
That's
Yeah,
a
dude.
thing to do.
Yeah, and if you watch, if you've ever watched wrestling and you've been like, "What is this soap opera bullshit?" It's because that guy was in charge.
Yeah, yeah.
It's because that guy was in charge, and it's the guy who poops on people. So
Nice.
it all kind of makes sense.
Yeah, you're like,
that's why you're like, this is kind of trashy. Well, it's because there's a trashy guy running it. So,
Yeah, that would do it.
and for the first time in years, it's felt like, I mean, it's still it's wrestling. So, but it feels more like I watched something the other day and I was like, this is good. Why
That's
is this
nice.
good? I used to watch it and I'd be like, there'd be shit that would happen where you'd be like, this is trash. Why do I watch this?
Yeah.
And then it would be followed up with a good thing. And now it's kind of
No, it's
chilled
just
out.
good.
Yeah. there's some decisions where I'd be like, that's not what I would have done, but it's not like I'm fine.
Yeah, but that's way better. Like,
That's
like just to
that
be like,
happens in TV
I wish
shows.
they'd done a different thing.
That happens in
that's
TV
fine.
shows and movies all the time.
Constantly.
And the best part about watching movies and TV shows is like if it's good enough, like all the movies that you like to watch and all the TV shows you like to watch, if they're good enough, you'll be like, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
And that's what it's starting to be right now. It's fucking,
Well, that's really exciting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
it makes it so like, hopefully it's easier for people to get into, especially people
Yeah.
who are interested in sports but don't want to hate when things go wrong.
Yeah. No, I could see myself getting into that maybe. If I ever stop watching Doctor Who. I don't remember. Oh right. Speaking of bad
Dr. Phil,
shit.
Oh.
That people.
let's talk about more
Let's just make it sadder.
some more bad shit. And I want to hear it.
I'm really upset because Neil Gaiman is an awful person.
Who's that?
Author. He wrote. He's written a bunch of really popular stuff. Good Omens, American Gods, a bunch of other things, but the biggest
Popular.
is probably Sandman.
What's that?
He wrote Sandman, the whole the graphic novel series.
Oh, okay.
That got turned into a show kind of recently, and
Is it about like not Marvel?
it's like I mean it's through DC, but it's
Okay, so it's a different Sandman.
it's Sandman as
It's
in
not
like the
the-
sleep guy, the
Sleep
dream
Sandman. Okay.
dude.
Okay.
He's the Dream Lord,
Dream.
and it's like this super popular, very well known, like very artsy, very cool series that everybody loves. I'm like halfway through.
Doesn't it suck?
And it's like, oh, Neil Gaiman's like maybe like one of the worst celebrity people.
You've ever heard?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Like definitely not, but because there's some, I don't know. He's pretty awful.
It's hard to compare.
He's apparently pretty awful, and that's upsetting.
Yeah.
I really fucking hate that.
That's why it's really important. I think we're learning as a society now. I've learned a little bit to keep like it's because before it was really easy to watch celebrities and be like, they're not a real
Yeah.
person, right?
Yeah.
And it's very easy for me now to like anything I watch now, I don't put any of my I won't go, oh man, I like this guy. I go, I like this stuff
Yeah.
that this guy
Yeah.
made. I don't
Yeah.
really care about
Like
the guy.
they're good in that.
Yeah.
Or like, this is a cool thing.
Or
but not like
if they
that's
say
a great person.
Or if they say
Like,
a cool thing or something I agreed with, I'll go, I agree with that guy.
that was a cool thing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't go,
Yeah.
I don't know that guy.
Yeah.
And it's really easy, or it has been really easy.
That's true. I hadn't really looked at it that way, but I do feel like for the longest time, and like hopefully we're turning a corner on celebrity. Like I don't think we're
that.
ever gonna be able to be at a point where they don't get away with stuff. But
Sadly.
like I do think that we're probably better than we ever were about it. That like people are more aware that like, yeah, no, just because they're famous doesn't mean they're a good person.
No,
It actually often means the opposite.
because they probably had to do some stuff to get there.
Yeah, yeah.
Sadly.
Or just have been
Or-
corrupted by,
Sure.
like the fact, like all of the things that are
Yeah,
open to them.
I was
like
about to
that's
say,
that's a thing too, for sure.
There are people who were cool and
Yeah.
then they get super popular, have a lot of money or whatever, and it'll literally change them
Yeah.
without them trying to or knowing, probably.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how
for sure.
That's how it happens to all of us.
That's what's happening to you and me.
And that's why Diddy did what he did.
That's did he?
No.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. But no, you've heard the. I mean, I think it's a real thing that's coming out or has come out. The Did he do it?
Why is that coming out?
Like a
Yes.
That's well, no, but it is, but like it was being compiled before all of the allegations.
Oh, okay.
And
Sure.
and that's just a funny title.
That is a very funny title. Did he?
because I like that.
Did he?
Did he do it? Did he did it? Did he did it? You know it.
Did he?
No, that just made me think of the
Other
O.J.
scandal.
Simpson book.
Heard of him?
You know, he wrote that book called If I Did It.
That was the basketball player, right? Yes, he did
And-
write the book. If I did it.
And the family was in charge of and so they were like, well, you know, fuck you.
Yeah.
And so they made the if really small. So it just says O.J. Simpson, I did it. Which is hilarious and awesome.
That is funny. Who was in charge? Wait,
The family of the victim
was in charge of
like the book. Yeah, like it was like a thing,
How?
like legal stuff. They got the rights to some of the naming and stuff because you know, he talks about things in the book. It was a whole thing. But
That's
but they
crazy.
were allowed to like pick the cover,
wow.
and so they picked
Yeah, good,
yeah,
smart.
Yeah, very funny and awesome.
Not and doesn't bring their daughter back.
No, nobody's gonna bring their daughter back.
No, and or
Not even God's gonna bring their daughter back.
but he's good, Tim.
God is good and not bringing your daughter back. Just to put this out there because I feel bad talking about OJ and not naming the victims.
Oh,
It's important to name the victims: Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. Moving on.
Okay. Bye.
And I would spend a lot of time, but it would just take too much of the episode to name all of Neil Gaiman's victims. So,
Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'm sorry.
but he didn't murder anybody, so it's fine.
No, that's
That's
not how that works.
works.
No, that's not how that works. There's so many people. You know what Emma was talking about earlier? She brought up, like, I don't know. She probably saw this on. I don't know if this is true. This could be just all theory, but she saw something that said, like, you know, there's this thing apparently where, like, if you have, if you get married under the covenant or something like that, or it's like it's something where it's God related, you know, if you do that, they'll give you like a huge tax break or something like that. That could have been saying someone on the internet saying that could happen. I don't know. I don't think that's true. I just want to preface that I don't think that's happening.
Yeah.
But if it did, right? And she mentioned that, and I was like, I wish we had known sooner, so because I would have done that 100%.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's like, what a stupid. And I was like, well, got him. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll get married under that. I mean, I don't have
Like,
to believe
who's
in that.
who's
I don't
gonna
have to
do
believe
anything
it.
about it?
Yeah, I don't have to believe in that shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
give me-
Funny thing about
that sounds like
faith,
a free tax break.
funny thing about like religion, you can just say you are.
Yeah.
That's kind of how
You
that
can
works.
say you are until you're dead. And then you can't say anything.
and then you can't say it anymore because you can't God
say
won't
it.
God won't bring you back.
God can't hear
He's
you.
not gonna
Your
bring you
mouth
back.
isn't moving. That's what God sounds like.
Who does God sound like?
This. Wrong button.
What do you think the worst crime about it?
What do you think the worst crime about it? Doctoring,
How did we get here? How did we get to where we are now?
murder.
Murder's how we got here.
What are we talking about right
What are we talking about?
Well, that's
right
what
now?
this is, Tim. It's stream of consciousness
Stream.
between people who are really
Never
hard
cross
to.
the streams.
Why did the chicken cross the stream?
Get wet.
Get on the other wet
You gotta
side.
take a bath.
Tie in or out.
Splish.
Splash. Taking a chicken across the street.
Rubber ducky. Yeah. You're a bath. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We were talking about a lot of depressing stuff on this episode. What
Do we
an
want
accident.
to? Are we going to try and turn it around now?
No, I think it's normal. I don't want to change myself for who I am. I don't want to change myself for who I am. What? It's better to hear that all in context because I heard something else, man. I didn't like it.
Oh, and I'm gonna bring it back.
What?
We're not gonna bring it back.
We're not gonna bring
We're
it.
not gonna bring it back. Everybody, one thing about us that you can always treasure in your heart of hearts
Is that I need to take a deep
is
breath.
Tim is on the show and Dalen is on the show. We're both we're both on the show.
I like the way you just looked at me. You just looked at me with you're just like, are you proud of me? That was what that look looked like.
I said your name too.
Yeah, I know. I heard it.
We both had a name on the show. We
I
both
wasn't
had a
concerned
name on the
about-
show.
All right.
Do you ever look at our show?
No, I
On the
haven't.
internet?
I haven't listened to our show in months.
Have you ever looked at our show on the internet?
Have you?
No, I've listened to it and looked at it.
My favorite part about this show is that we do it, and I have no. This
Yeah.
could you honestly. We could have hundreds of thousands of fans.
Yeah,
and
and
I
you
would
wouldn't know.
I would not know
You know what
about
would be
it.
even funnier is if I had stopped posting the videos a long time ago.
That would have been really funny. I still would keep coming over
Yeah.
because I'm having a great
yeah.
time.
Having a great time getting in a bed,
Getting a baby
getting
in
the
bed.
baby bed.
Getting a baby bed.
I'd like to. I'd like to
Under the sea.
under the sea
In an octopus's
in an
garden.
octopus's sea. What is a pirate's octopus's garden?
What?
The sea.
That's our audience right now.
What is a pirate's favorite word to say to me right now?
Yar.
Yar. I'm a pirate. Yar.
Polly wants a damn
Polly wants a
plank.
halberd.
Walk it.
Where's my plank?
Work it. Work it. I like your stuff here.
What did the pirate say at the hardware store?
Fuck.
I gotta buy a drill.
Do you have any 8x2s?
I need some
2x3
screws.
knives. I need some knives.
What's a pirate's favorite store to shop at?
I like this joke structure.
Walmart.
What's a pirate's favorite chicken sandwich? Zaxby's. Yeah. Avast ye. Walk the dog.
That's a pirate doing yo-yo tricks.
With a hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, trick hook. Is the show over?
Well, fuck. Oh, fuck. Every time it gets awkward, I start to laugh.
We're gonna have to let you go. Talk to you next week. Goodbye.